This is your psychic experience every Friday at 4 o'clock-ish Pacific time on all my social media platforms. Well, not all of them, but 3 of them. 3 down, 1 to go. Until they make a Twitter Live, which I don't think they have anymore. They had for a while. For a hot minute, there was Twitter Live. We've already had a sighting. He's very needy and snuggly tonight because it's Christmas Eve, and I finally decided what I'm going to do with his presents. Happy Christmas Eve. Oh my God, I got so excited as a kid when it was Christmas Eve. It was so exciting because that was the night that my mom would let me open one present. I could open one present on Christmas Eve. And I don't remember how many I could open on Christmas Eve, but then everything Christmas morning. So I'm still kind of like that. I'm a Christmas morning girl. But I was going to wrap all his stuff. And then I decided I'm wrapping a big box, like a banker's box, and I'm putting all his stuff in it. And so we're going to do a thing, and I might TikTok it. My best friend Kelly has been doing the Costco Advent calendar with her dog Antietam every night. If you go to KELYINC on Twitter, on TikTok, mods, if you guys would put that up, that's my best friend's TikTok, KELYINC. You can watch them all. She dresses Antietam up in hats, and it's so cute. And they pull out the Advent calendar, and it's like the big reveal. So I was thinking I might do that with him with the 12 days of Christmas, which start on Christmas Day, right? 12 days of Christmas, and every day, because I think I have about 12 gifts for him. I probably have more, but if I figure out tonight I have more, then I'll give him something tonight, something tomorrow night, and then we'll start the 12 days of Christmas. So he'll know that big box on the mantle and on the hearth is for him, and every day he'll get a toy. And I'll have to put something really heavy on it, or we know what'll happen. So I don't know if I'm gonna have any mods tonight. I've lost people to Christmas, to no Wi-Fi, to bad weather. I don't know if we have Emery. I know June has no Wi-Fi. Jen is tied up with Christmas. Alyssa's out of town. So Aaron, that means you're gonna be in by yourself. You know what? I'm gonna send a moderator text out really quick. We need someone for Instagram. And then I'm going to need somebody with mod privileges on Facebook. I might need you to go back and forth, Aaron, if you don't mind. I know that's a lot of work. Look, you guys are all here, though, with your texts. It's Christmas Eve. There was a little man here. Oh, my God, he was so cute. I was singing a version of Mr. Bojangles with his name in it and rocking him, and his little face was like right here, and he was like, oh, Mommy, it's the best day of my life. Do you like this? This is a leftover from what all the stuff that was going on this week that's still kind of going on, but much better. Cindy, will you also keep an eye on Instagram for me? There's never a whole lot of people there, but we're trying to keep it consistent so we can build it up. That would be awesome sauce. Boy, you guys are doing great. Please share this around if you've got a page or you're part of a group or you're part of a page and you'd like to post this around, maybe send it to your friends so we could grow our healing circle. I would sure love that. That would be super awesome. Thank you, Cindy. If you'd hop onto Instagram, I know you don't need to be there the whole time, but just check on and off over there. Make sure they've got the info over there. That would be awesome. Whoops. There's my voice. Don't you love when that happens? There's my voice. Oh, and that's phone's trying to turn itself off. We got some crazy, crazy Christmas energy happening right now, huh? Can everybody feel that energy? Wow, it's a lot of energy. It is. If you can take a girl seriously that has a giant... The scary thing about it is it's got like all these little blisters. They're like fever blisters, except I never had a fever. Although, you know what? I say I never had a fever. But the truth is that maybe I did when the infection was really bad. I'm almost ready to talk about it. It's been a lot. Okay, let's go here and here and here. We're going to put a couple of these links out. Oh, Facebook. Everything's going to try to go off now. All right, Facebook's back. Everything's going to try to have technical problems tonight. I think it's going to be a pretty chill night. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo, 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 boo. All right. Boy, there was some crazy energy in here on the Yule party, huh? Woo! People tried to blame my haunted dolls, but I don't know if you can blame that on haunted dolls. I think there's a lot of people were haunted. Lots of haunted people. By the way, one of my goals for the first part of next year is to get my first book finished. If I wrote a book, does that interest you? It would be paranormal in nature, the first one, probably. That was not originally the plan for that to be the first book, but I'm speaking at a conference April 1st, and so I'd kind of like to have it for that. But it might answer a lot of the questions that you all ask in here. A lot of folks are dealing with storms. A lot of people might not have Wi-Fi tonight. 60-mile-an-hour winds in upstate New York. My talk show, I think, crashed once today. Luckily, we got it back. Cullen crawled back in his little hole. It's literally like a little igloo bed that his Aunt Kelly got him last year for Christmas that has a little hole in it. He's been really into being in there the last couple days. Are you hiding in your baby bed? Are you hiding in your baby bed? Okay. You're allowed to hide in your baby bed if you want. Can I take a picture of you and show all the people how cute you are? Oh my goodness. Oh, this is going on Instagram, isn't it? Yep. 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 Oh yeah. You guys, really? This is what's going on right now. For real. That's what's happening. This is what's happening right now. Okay, I'm in my bed. You know, when you're sharing a house with people and someone tries to walk in the bathroom and you're like, somebody's in here. So I had to come in today and grab some stuff out of the studio. And I walked in. I didn't know he was in here. Oh, I got Facebook trouble again. Now YouTube's being great. Now it's Facebook, right? Instagram, thank you for never being the problem. Hi, Facebook. Anyway, I had to come in here and grab some stuff before my talk show. And it was all dark in here, right? And it's, you know, light out. It was light out at the time, so I didn't even have Alexa turn on the light in here. And I walked in and I have like a case with my external hard disk. I'm backing up my laptop right now to have it fixed. Finally. And I was grabbing the bags, and all of a sudden I looked down, and he's stuffed in this bed, and he's looking at me like, somebody's in here, and they're sleeping. I'm sorry, God. Did I wake you up? The look on his face was so cute. Somebody's in here, and I'm sleeping. I felt bad that I woke him up because he's so damn cute, but I didn't know somebody was in there. Somebody's in here. I'm sleeping. I mean, really? That should be my I should make that my my desktop wallpaper, huh? That is the cutest damn thing I've ever seen in my life. Okay. Links are up. Let's get this party started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Well, if he's asleep, then that means you're probably not going to have any Colin the Cat sightings, I'm sorry to say. I have a question for you later, period. If I don't see you, maybe we can talk by phone for 2 minutes, period. Okay. All right, Erin has everything handled. We don't know where Emery is. The last I remember getting a message from Emery about the cold, I think. Shannon says, hi, it's Shannon. No. Lisa says, hi, Shannon. Lisa's got a message for Shannon. I think she means Sheena. No questions. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, Lisa. It's Christmas. Oh, Emery's here on Facebook. All right, Erin, you're off the hook on Facebook unless Emery needs help. What was I going to say? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, it's Christmas. So let's exchange gifts. My gift to you is free psychic readings. How does that sound? Is that a good gift? Your gift to me can be your presence here. You can share the link. You can make a donation to my nonprofit. You can say a kind word. You can do something nice for somebody else. Whatever makes you happy. Okay, and Mary Beth's heading to Instagram. So we got Mary Beth on Instagram, Erin's on YouTube, Emery is in Facebook, and Cindy's going to kind of just run around and help everybody. Maybe, how does that work? And I'm getting these links out to you guys. Remember, I need your first, last name, and your email address. I'm so glad you're all here. I'm kind of amazed at how many people are here. I thought there would probably be nobody here. I'm all caught up. I finished my outside. I've got to go take a picture of it for you guys for Instagram. But I haven't wrapped yet. So tonight's my wrapping night. Because I realized I have to back up my laptop, so that was what I did most of last night. And then, of course, it crashed because it's my laptop. Do, 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 do. You know, if you get a message back from me, then you don't have to keep resending your question because I have it. All right, and if I need any info from you that I don't have, I will make sure to let you know what I need. Sound good? All right. I'm so lucky to have these wonderful mods. What a Christmas present you guys all are to me all year round. Somebody said, I hope you're feeling better, Sheena. Good seeing you in high spirits. Yeah, I mean, my spirits have been pretty good. Just I've been starting these lives and then I hit a wall and I just like shit out. I hope that doesn't happen tonight. I hope I'm better. I had a very nasty bacterial infection. And, I mean, slowly but surely, I guess I'll start to reveal what's going on. Starting with the things that are better. So I had this giant bacterial infection in my groin area. Okay. All right, Claire, you're going to be first. Everybody in the South, you guys, I'm so sorry. I know you're going to through a lot. I know the cold is kind of incomparable. I mean, it's been cold here, not anywhere near what you guys are going through, but definitely cold here. For here. Share this link around, my friends. Share the link around. Do, 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 do. Okay, so I was saying what was going on. I'm sorry. I sent a text to somebody who's going to do my talk show, and the message. My phone has a demon in it. The message was all screwed up, and I had to fix it. So yeah, I got this bacterial infection, and I got this giant boil, like in my nether regions. Not good. Anyway, it started out like this. The night that I had that reaction to being out in the water in the party, and it was very unpleasant. And then by Monday, it was like this, and it was right, like you don't realize like how that area, like most of the time you just have that area, you forget about it. You're like, well, if I'm going to use it, I know it's there. Otherwise, it's just kind of not worrying about it. When you have something down there that's that painful in the area, is this too much information? Walking, sitting, laying down, getting in and out of the car. I literally had to get down like one side of the car. Luckily, it was on the left area side, so I could go into the car. If I lived in England, I would have been fucked. I could go into the car on the side that didn't hurt and then sort of scooch it was still excruciating. And then Monday night, it got so bad that I literally burst into tears walking from the bathroom to the family room because it was so excruciatingly painful, and it was heavy. So when I stood up, it would be like drop down, and it was like, it was all. So anyway, so I went and got it. I don't have to go into that. And I thought it was all good. And then Tuesday night, which was the day I got it, we're sitting here doing the video, and I'm actually feeling better, right? Because the pressure. And all of a sudden I start to feel these like stabbing pains, like somebody's going after me with an ice pick, and I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, what is that? Anyway, let's just say it was an explosion, and there was pus. It was a pus explosion. So I got in the shower, I washed everything, I put all my clothes in the washing machine. I'm like, well, thank God that's not going to happen now. So Yule night, I'm here doing the video, and I'm feeling great, right? Wednesday, feeling great, we're having a good video. And then all of a sudden, stabbing. I get up, and I run to the bathroom, and it's like the house is covered in blood. There's blood like everywhere. As a matter of fact, yesterday, Cullen kept finding like, oh, look, Mommy, it's a spot of blood. What's this doing here? I'd be like, oh my God, I don't even know why that's there. There was like literally blood in the driveway, and all I did was walk to the bathroom. So then there was that. So then that now, hopefully, we're done with that. So hopefully now it still hurts, but it's not so large. And it just, was just a nasty staph infection. How did that happen? I don't know, but it did. So of all the things I'm dealing with right now, that was the kicker. And, having that big kind of weird head coldy kind of thing that happened from the ocean. So I love me some ocean, but sometimes I'm a little allergic to the ocean. Yeah. Oh, somebody just said they had one in their armpit. Yeah. It's gross, right? Yeah. So, for whatever reason, when I had that infection, I wound up having everything else too. Like the pain in my knees got bad. My feet were hurting really bad. you know, I've been dealing with this really bad ulcer for the last, it's just a lot. There's even more stuff. I counted it on Tuesday as I was on my way to get this taken care of, that there were 9 different things going on with me at once. There's just too much, you know? So hopefully on the mend, taking some nice Keflex. Claire, you're going to be up first, and then Tanya. Keflex is my god right now. It's amazing. Ever since that root canal thing. That's another thing that's being all weird. I've got to get my permanent crown put on Tuesday. It's just, I'm just a wreck. So excuse me for having been a little funky this week, but, and then this, like, I think this is one of those things that happens when your body's been through a trauma. And then it's, your body's just like, it's like a little psoriasis kind of thing. Your body's just like, enough, enough, enough. We're done. We're finished. Everybody who asked, Owen and Rowan are good. Of course, Owen and Rowan made their debuts on the show for Yule, and they'll be back. Owen is a little stuffed lamb, and Rowan is a Harlequin cat doll. But I gave Rowan a very prominent place in my office. He wasn't really anywhere displayed before, and I decided he needed a place where I can look at him while I do the videos. So I have him displayed. He's a sweet boy. Okay, I think I've got everybody's stuff out. We can start doing some readings now. Claire, you're going to be first. Claire is gonna be first. Oh, I just had you, Claire. All right. Claire says, hi, Sheena. Moved last week and my girl cat got out last night and can't find her. It's going to be below 0 tonight in New Jersey. I'm so sorry that she's out in this cold, but she's okay. When it gets really cold tonight, just keep an eye out for her. She'll come back. She's just being all sassy. She's like rebelling against the move and rebelling in the form of being sassy. But she'll come back. She'll come back, sweetie. She just needs she needs to get over herself. And nothing will help her get over herself like freezing. You know? So I think she'll be back tonight. All right? All right, let's all send some love to Claire that her baby comes back tonight. Okay? Mine is hiding now. It just never gets old. Oh God, Facebook is having so many problems tonight. It keeps going down. It just keeps going down. All right, Tanya, you're up. Tanya says, hello, Sheena. I had a recent reading with a different medium, And my husband Jeff basically stepped out of it with little to nothing to say. He's not been around much anymore, not coming into dreams, no signs. My oldest daughter also had a recent reading, and she was a little heartbroken with Jeff when he only came forward to tell her to get a spine with her ex-husband and get done what needs to be done with him. She said there was no I love yous or I miss you from him, from her, or anyone else. She felt like he was sort of brash with her for some reason. What's going on with him? Thank you, Sheena. Merry Christmas. I think we talked about this last time, sweetheart. He's kind of really stepping away because he feels like you're not moving on from him and she's not moving on, and that he doesn't want you to feel like you're stuck in a place of not moving forward because you're still kind of stuck in a living relationship with somebody who's no longer living, and your daughter as well. The brashness of the get a spine and everything, that sounds like whatever medium you went to. I hate to say that, but he's never spoken that way around me, nor is he doing that now. So I think that the message came through. That's how that particular psychic chose to interpret that message, but those seem a lot more like her words than his. Does that make sense? I'm sending you so much amazing amount of love, and just know he's stepping out a little bit so that you'll be forced to live in the human world a little more than you have been. Does that make sense, sweetie? I'm sorry about that. He's sorry about that. That being said, he does think that your daughter needs to deal with her husband. But mostly he just wants you to know that he loves you, but he needs you to get on with your life because that's what Spirit wants. And even though you don't want that, that's what Spirit wants. Do you know what I mean? Okay. I'm sorry the message seemed brash. Tanya says, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just not ready for any of it. Him stepping out won't change it. I know. I know. I know. But sometimes it's just what Spirit is telling him to do as well, honey. You know? You know? Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry to have to live that message. I know that's not fun. Sometimes spirit, you guys, kind of grabs you by the bootstraps and forces you to evolve a little bit, whether you really want to or not. You know? It's hard. Sometimes the lessons from spirit are hard. Sometimes spirit is very floofy and fluffy and rainbows and unicorns. But sometimes hard. You know, sometimes it can be tough. Yeah. Look at my eyebrows. Just kind of stop at one point, don't they? It's kind of weird. You know, they fell out once when I was having a medical thing. What a shock! And they just haven't really grown back in, you know. So I see some people say these perfect little dark. I'm like, oh, it's so wonderful that you have that. I kind of have, you know, little tinies and then nothing, like a cartoon character. The things you learn when you stare at your face for hours and hours a week. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, I'm sending you so much love, sweet. Let's all send Tanya some love because she's having a hard time. She's having a really hard time. She said his timing for this couldn't be worse, but he will do as he will. Yeah, it's true. I'm sorry. All right. Nancy, you're up next. All right, Nancy, you're up. Somebody just got to find the part of the text that's at the end. Nancy says, will my husband and I overcome this bump in the road and have a better year in 2023? Yeah, it's going to be better, honey. It's going to be a rough first couple of months, and then it's going to get much better. The bump in the road shall cease. All right? I'm sending you all the best. So much love. And good things are coming. Okay? Keep the faith. Keep the faith because the best is yet to come. All right? Sending you so much love. And happy holidays. Let's send Nancy some love. For she and her husband have a better year next year. It's very important. Maribel, you're going to be next. Maribel says, hi, Sheena, many blessings to you and wishing you happy holidays. Last time you told me that my relationship would be back again. When will this happen? How will the new year be for me? New year will be much better for you, honey. Look about 3 months in, 4 months in, and your person will return. Now, when your person comes back around, here's some important information Spirit is giving me, and this can be applicable to others of you that are watching that are in the same place, for what to do when your person comes back around. You got to let a lot of stuff go. You have to release a lot when it happens. And just be fatalistic about it. I just got this message today for a client. Be more fatalistic. You have to just trust. As my mama used to say, put your faith in the hands of the gods. It's really like so important that you do that. Just super important that you do that, sweetie. When your person comes back, it can't be all about what happened in the past and going over it 100 million times and, but I'm angry about this and I'm angry about that. There can be a conversation where both people talk about what upset them. Both people talk about what we don't want to happen again. But it needs to literally be a conversation, not 500 conversations. People have a tendency in general, women have a tendency specifically, to want to go over things again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And the messages that I receive from Spirit in this regard are that that's not the healthiest approach. That it is good to go over things. It is good to figure out where everybody's at. But this kind of obsession to go over it again and again and again, the idea is to be moving forward, not to be dwelling in the past for long periods of time. That's just the messages I keep receiving from Spirit. That's absolutely a troll, period. Please report and block, period. Anybody who's getting messages from somebody named Hadley claiming to be me? Troll City. It's Troll City, people. Oh, she just said this is true. That's so true. I do bring it up a million times. Thank you so much, Sheena. Yep, you gotta let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let that shit go. I should teach a workshop just called Let That Shit Go. What do they know? Question mark. Tabitha, you're up. Tabitha says, I'm feeling really lost and low. Let's start sending some love to Tabitha. I'm broker than broke, been sick since Thanksgiving and had gallbladder removed beginning of this month. Doctor gave go ahead to go back to work. I go back Tuesday. Problem, my so-called friend wants us out of her house after Christmas. No availability in hotels due to events for the next 2 weeks. No shelters available, no money for an apartment. What's going on? Your friend is just being a narcissist bully. And she'll ease up on it. Okay? She'll ease up on it. And just start looking for a place you can get out right after the first of the year. She'll let you stay till after the holidays are over. She's just going to be kind of a bitch about it because that's just who she is. It sucks. I'm sorry. All right, let's send some love to Tabitha. She needs it. Maribel says you should sell shirts that say let that shit go. I would buy one. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll make some let that shit go shirts. Who wants a let that shit go shirt? I do. Yeah. This is the thing about bringing it up again and again and again and again. In the beginning, going over things that happen are therapeutic. But after a while, they just become kind of borderline abusive. Like, I'll give you an example. I had a client, and she was in a relationship with this person, and they'd had a falling out and broken up. And all she wanted in the world was for this person to come back. But every time we discussed what it looked like when this person came back, what it looked like was her consistently just giving this person a never-ending spew of grief. So let's say you get in a fight with your person. And yes, it's important whose fault it is, but you're now split. And all you want is to put that relationship back together again. Anything to put it back together again. That's what you want. What you want is for this person to come back so you and this person can be back together again. And this is your priority. And you're going to great lengths to make this happen. I'm stalling because I'm waiting for Facebook to come back. And the measures that people will go to get to someone to come back is astounding to me. But when this person hypothetically comes back, how you envision that looking is just you consistently reading this person the riot act over and over and over and over again about things that happened weeks or months or years ago. It doesn't send the universe a very good message. The message it sends the universe is, I want this person back in my life so I can just make them feel like shit about everything they did. It's not healthy for the relationship, and it's not healthy for you. Now, I'm not saying you're not allowed to say your piece, you're not allowed to work through things, you're allowed to discuss things, because you are. But at some point, there needs to come a point where those issues are put away. Because if you never let that shit go, then nobody's moving forward. And what happens after a while is that this person that you wanted so badly lets the shit go by walking away from you. I'm sorry, but that's what happens. This person lets the shit go by walking away, and then they don't come back. And that's not what you want. What you want is for this person to be back in your life. I know, and I have no idea what to do about it, period. So, I'm going to address this. Oh, this is from a while ago, from Darlene. Remember Darlene? A while ago, She had the son that had died, and she has the other son on the spectrum. And I said the son that had passed was talking to the other son, and she said she knew nothing about it, and I told her to go ask him. Today she just sent a message saying, my Tommy said you're right. His brother does talk to him when he's upset, and Tommy said he wants to tell you he misses Bobby and Daddy. I know, sweetie. Please give Tommy my love, honey. Please give him so much of my love. All right? Okay. Is everybody with me on the let that shit go? Does everybody understand what I'm talking about? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. If you want to make a donation to my nonprofit, tipsheena.com. Mods, will you put that up? Okay. I've heard that there's a thing that's happening on WhatsApp. I've been hearing about this for weeks. So tonight I'm going to address it. That the international people on WhatsApp believe they are getting treated as less than, and they don't feel that I'm reading for enough of them every night. So here's the thing. Nobody knows how many people I read for, or who I'm reading for at what time, or where anybody lives. So that's the first thing. There are people that are WhatsApp people on all these platforms, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. And there are people that are domestic, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Nobody knows what everybody is doing. I go where I'm thrown. The other thing is when I answer messages on my phone from people in the States and in Canada, the people in Canada that want to text me directly, there's hundreds of people every live. And on WhatsApp, there's maybe 5 or 6. So if there's 100 people and I read for 20, and there's 5 people and I read for 1, it's still 20%. So if you are on WhatsApp and you got a problem with what's going on, please WhatsApp me a message and air your grievance with me instead of giving my mods a hard time, because they can't control what happens here. They're all over the country, and I'm sitting here in Los Angeles, and they have no control over what I do or where spirit throws me. They're just super nice people that are helping out. If you've got a problem, take it to me. Enough said? All right. T. Marie, yes, it is free. Send me a text message. Also, a lot of you all who are complaining, don't even send me messages. There are 2 ways to get a reading. You can text me. If you are in the U.S. or parts of Canada or some of the U.S. protectorates, right? Like Puerto Rico, I think, you can text me 818-437-0886. If you are anywhere else in the world, you can WhatsApp me 1-818-437-0886. All right? But just sitting around in a chat putting, I need a reading, I need a reading, I need a reading, when you know I'm not going to read it, and then blowing smoke at my mods, angry dragon's breath, because you think your people are not getting a high enough percentage of readings. Well, guess what? The domestic people that are texting me on my phone, they all think they should get a reading too, and they also all think they're not getting enough readings. Almost everybody who's not getting a reading is pissed they're not getting a reading. You come to this healing circle to be a part of what everyone here is doing. To be a part of right now the 80 people that are all working together for the common goal of lifting the vibration, building spiritual tribe, and sitting down with like-minded people. If you're only here to get a reading for yourself and you don't give a fuck about anything that goes on unless you get your reading, lovelies, you are in the wrong place. Because if you have no interest in this past, what's going to happen for you, then you're totally in the wrong place. All right, and you're never going to get a reading if you don't send me a message. Domestic, U.S. people, 818-437-0886. Canada people sometimes want to text me too, that's fine. Outside of the continental Canadian U.S. thing, if you want a reading anywhere in the world, you can WhatsApp me 1-818-437-0886. Pretty easy. All right? Don't bully my mods. Everybody stay cool. I know who you are. I'm sending you love and light and a big smile. Okay? All right. If you are here for the first time and you want a free psychic reading, well, why not send me a text message? 818-437-0886. 818-437-0886. I need your first and last name and your email address. All right. Okay. Sometimes Mama's got to take you guys to school. I don't know why that is. I would think you guys would just know how it works, but I don't like when I hear my peeps are being, harassed. I'm not really big on the harassing. It's not my thing. All right, so if you're sitting in here and you've never had a reading, why not? Why haven't you had a reading? Because I keep my knees comfortable today. That's not anybody's fault but my own. I keep putting them in the desk. I put them outside the desk, and it's just not working. I can't wait to take a picture of my outside Christmas for you all to see. I mean, it's not like, the Griswolds from Christmas Vacation, but it's just a little thing. But it makes me feel happy when I drive by my house. I'm just going to drive back and forth in front of my house. Sarah just said, I'm here every live, whether I ask for a reading or not, because you feel like home for me. Thank you, sweetie. I'm trying to provide a cool home for you guys. A place where we all can gather and love. Okay? And I know sometimes you get bitchy, you want your reading. I get it. We all get bitchy. But this is kind of an ongoing thing that I have not addressed. And that's because, yeah. Yes. There's no way anybody knows how many texts I have. I had somebody send me like this really, first of all, here's a funny story, right? Here's a funny story for you all. So, you can't get a reading unless you text me. And I tell people all the time, do not Facebook message me. Because I hardly ever check the messages there, and I certainly can't check them while I'm on Facebook doing a live. So somebody sends me a Facebook message, right away, and then starts bitching me out that she listens to who gets readings. And she knows some people get readings more than once, and she still hasn't had one. Well, I hate to break it to you, but there's more people than one in the world named Nancy. And also, literally, that's how you're spending your energy. You're tracking, like, who gets readings, and then you're sitting around getting angry about it. You guys, We're here to help each other. We're here to raise the positive vibration of the world, and we have the opportunity to do that 3 times a week. Isn't that awesome? And then a boatload get readings. Isn't that great? That's what it's all about. It's all about that. So, you know, I'm just saying. All right. Dawn says, how are you feeling today? Hope you're doing better and having a great Christmas Eve. Yeah, if anybody missed what happened with my gigantic boil, go back and watch the archive and you can hear all about it. The day my groin exploded. Laura says, is my son with me? Absolutely, sweetie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Very, very dedicated. Very dedicated, very devoted. Very sweet. You know? All right, who's next? Do 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 do. Has anybody watched? Was anybody watching Three Pines on Amazon Prime? Just finished it. So good. Just finished Dead to Me. Amazing. Just about to finish season 1 of Kindred on Hulu. Those are my recommendations for you all. Amazing, amazing, and amazing. It's Christmas Eve, my friends. Do 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 do. Oh, he's coming out of the hole. He's coming out of the hole. How many more weeks of winter? He's coming out of the hole. Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay. You have to ask a specific question, everybody. If you want to book a general and just have me tell you what I'm thinking, then I'm happy to send you my rates. Do, 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 do. All right, friends, here we go. I wish I had a Christmas Eve present to open. That would be like childhood again. I have 3 gifts still out. I have 4 gifts. I have 3 gifts, and I have a decoration still out. I hope they make it. They said they all would. Well, the one thing, maybe not till the 28th, because I customized it, and it took a minute for me to get the customization down. Devaney, you're next. And then Christine. So it might take a minute. Hopefully it'll come a couple days early. But the other ones, some of the things had a guaranteed for the 23rd, and that's today. So, but who knows how late with Amazon, right? It could be like 11:54 p.m. Do, 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 do. You don't need to tip to get a reading, period. Ever broadcast. Everyone. Everyone. Every time. Every time. All right, hang on. All right, Devaney's up. Whoever I said was up after Devaney. Oh, Christine. Christine, bump your text for me, would you? Devaney says, do you have a question for me? Thank you, Emery. You're being great. Okay, kids. All right, Christine's up. Oh, hang on. Come here. You want to come? No? Okay. Christine says, hey, Sheena, my son-in-law's sister just passed away on Monday. And I wanted to know if she is happy and if she has anything she wants to tell my son-in-law. She's totally happy, honey. She's very relieved, happy to be home where she is, feeling good. Are you coming? Are you coming? Yeah, I knew you were. Come here, Angel. This is my Christmas Eve present. She's talking about being unhappy in her body. Does that make sense, Christine? She's saying she's so much happier now in her hello. She's so much happier now that she's not in her body. What does that mean? She's just talking about pain. And it's not just physical pain. She's talking about emotional pain too. Christine, I'm doing your reading right now. She's talking about not feeling good in her body. How it feels good to be home. Will you tell him that? That she doesn't have any physical or emotional pain anymore? She keeps stressing the emotional. What was going on with her emotionally? I hide that from you because you're a scoundrel. Oh, come here. Next time I'm going to get a cat that has bones. This one has no bones, just like a rag doll. No bones. Hi. Merry Christmas. I love you. Christine, does that make sense? Okay, well, please tell him she's good. She really wants him to know that she's pain-free. Okay? Just did your reading an hour and 7 minutes into the broadcast period. Why is she telling your son-in-law that she's no longer in pain? Oh, Christine says, I don't know, she had a hard life. Yeah. Yeah, she's really showing that. Okay. Okay. Hang on, folks. I'm getting a little confused here. All right, Devaney, you're up. Devaney says, good evening. I hope you are warm and well this cold night. My question is, what does my 2023 look like for my career and finances? Much better. Job change around September. More money comes with that. But I'm seeing more money even before that. Better finances. More money, more money. Yeah. Good stuff, okay? Oh my goodness. Who moved the phone? All right. Emery, thank you for all these reminders. You're the best. Okay. All right, Darlene, you're up. And then Lynn. Darlene says, hi, Sheena. I want to know if I'm going to see my fur baby Midnight soon. Yeah, absolutely, sweetie. By the end of next month is what Spirit is telling me. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Sending you love. Lynn, you're up. Lynn says, I understand that family on my dad's side of the family were gifted psychically. I also believe my mom is as well. Do I possess this gift as strongly as they do? And if so, what is my type of gift? Yes, you're a seer, but before your true gifts come through that channel, you have to get your empathy under control. That's what Spirit is saying. It's so important that you get your empathy under control. Does that make sense? It's really important. Yeah. All right. I have a great workshop for empaths. It's called Why Do I Feel Everything? Everybody should take it. It's $25, super easy. All right. All right. Sending you love. Sending everybody some love. This workshop will help you. I bet most of you in here are empaths. And the workshop will help. All right. Some people in here have taken it. If you want to book a private session with me, talk about workshops, the crystals I have for sale, all of that. Send me a text message, 818-437-0886. For more information, visit sheenametalspiritual.com. Mods, will you put that up? Also, there's a great group on Facebook for everyone to join. It's also called Sheena Metal Spiritual. Please join that. It's fun. Okay, we just got that. What's going on with Alexa? Okay. Yay! All right. You're very welcome, Lynn. All right, here we go. And you're going to be up next. Hang on. Christine said really quick, so is that who I see in my house? Because since she passed, my son's been seeing somebody. We both have the gift to see spirits. Yes. Yes, she just wants you to know she's pain-free. She's literally floating on air because she wants you to know she's pain-free. All right, Anne, you're up next. Anne says, hi, is there a future together ahead for me and Mike, please? All right, let me do it. Hi, is there a future together ahead for me and Mike, please? Yeah, yeah. I know you feel like Mike's dragging his butt. And he is kind of dragging his butt. But he also sort of feels like he wants a lot of prep time to go slow. You know? He wants to move slow and get everything prepped and ready for the relationship so there aren't problems later. Delicious ice. He's worried that he kind of feels like if it gets rushed, Anne, it's going to crash and burn. And it's a big fear of his. And it's based on something that happened before to him in a relationship. All right? Just so you know that that's what's going on. Okay? I'll tell you what we should do next week. Next week. Next week we'll do New Year's Eve. We'll do 2023 predictions. You can ask me about things for next year. How does that sound? That'll be fun. All right, trying to get to all the WhatsApp people here because I heard they like to complain that they're not getting it. If you're calling me from Kearney, something, Nebraska. Yes. If you're calling me from Nebraska, there is a future ahead for you and Mike, and it looks like probably about halfway through next year. All right? All right, you're in good shape. Hang on, I got to answer some here. Remember, I need your first, last name, and your email address. Someone just said you made me change my question. Lori, I didn't make you change your question, sweetie. I never make anybody change their question. It's not for me to say what your question is. So you got to ask whatever question you feel in your heart. Okay. You guys are doing great. Next week on the 30th, we'll do some New Year's predictions. Although I'm going to be here next Tuesday, next Wednesday, and then for Friday we'll do the New Year's predictions. It'll be the New Year's Eve show. That'll be fun. All right? Fun, 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 fun. You guys are the best. I'm having so much fun with you. You know I love you guys so much, right? Lori was just being funny. That's cool. It's good to be funny. All right, Trenna, you're up. Trenna says, hey, Sheena, I'm Trenna. My question is, my new granddaughter going to have any kind of features of my son that has passed, be it physically or personality? Yeah, she's going to have his sense of humor. And she's going to look like him through here. Interesting. She's going to be a nice looking kid. Very exciting. Jack says, hello, Sheena. My fiance would like to know what's going to happen for the future if all this drama is going to end. Yes. 2023 was such a drama queen year. Yes, it is going to get better. All right. Maureen is asking the best way to help each other through this holiday season. Just, oh my God, you guys, just be kind. Be kind. Be gentle. Be tender. Tenderness is such an underused emotion and attribute with humans. Try a little tenderness, as the song says. Just try being gentler with people's hearts. You know, it's so important. Just be lovely with people. It's so important to be tender and wonderful with people. You know? Oh, Trina said her son had the most beautiful blue eyes. Yeah. And the shape and the eyebrows and the socket shape, like the whole thing. The top of the nose. She's going to have all that stuff. I'm going to be doing a lot of 1 question and 3 question text readings. If that interests you, book one with me. $25 for 1 question, $50 for 3 questions. I think it will be very rewarding for you. A Christmas gift that you can give yourself. Mods, will you check in with me? I just want to make sure everything's okay with everybody. Anybody have anything going on? All right. Tammy, I would need a question from you. Cindy says she's good. Erin says she's good. Hi, period. Spell your last name for me, question mark. I'm putting you in my phone, period. All right. Oh, Olin, you're up. Olin says, my name is Olin from the U.S. I would like to know if I will ever get to meet my friend from Scotland who I have a strong connection with. Yes, it looks like the end of next year, beginning of 2024. It's going to be nice. Oh, good. Everybody's happy so far. Emery says everything is good. Everybody's happy. All is well. All right, you guys, I love you. That's my time. Longer next week, and hopefully TikTok added next week too. I've just been really making sure to make the commitment to be here, even though I haven't been feeling well. But I love you guys. I hope you have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas Day. This is such an exciting time of year, and I love you guys so much. If you want to book a reading with me tonight, tomorrow, Christmas Day, I will be doing stuff every day. I will be available if you want to book readings around my schedule, which is, I have one for Christmas, but I'll make room for you. Please text me so we're in touch. 818-437-0886. I can send you my rates tonight. You can send over payment for a 1 question or a 3 question, and I'll do it tonight. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here with me and being so wonderful. We'll be back next week having more fun. Until I see you next time, seek peace, live in love, lead with kindness, embrace unity, always work to raise your vibration, and know that you are love and you are loved and you are so loved by me. And I'll see y'all next time. I love you.